More than 200 years ago, people relied on candles and lanterns to light their homes at night. But the invention of the light bulb changed everything. While many people are taught that Edison first invented the light bulb, Sir Humphrey Davy, an English chemist, actually created the first light bulb 80 years before Edison finished his. Built in 1835, the arc lamp was one of the first prototypes that demonstrated constant electric light. Davy's light bulb was made primarily from carbon that would brighten when electricity ran across it. Most modern light bulbs use his ideas. Now that we know the main events that contributed to the invention of the light bulb, let's move on to how a light bulb actually works.
First, let's go over what makes up a light bulb. At the base of the bulb, there is a metal contact which connects to an electrical circuit. This wire allows an electric current to flow through the thin metal wire in the center, known as the filament. The filament is usually made of tungsten metal because it can be heated to extreme temperatures without melting. Within the glass bulb, there is an inert gas, or noble gas, which prevents combustion or an explosion from happening. Electricity comes from the sun, the wind, and natural gases to fuel power plants. Through the burning of fossil fuels, thermal or heat energy is converted into electricity, which makes a light bulb turn on.
When boiled down, electricity is simply the flow of electrons. Electrons are the smallest particle that make up an atom and have a negative charge. When forced to move, these electrons create a current. This current travels through the filament in the light bulb, causing it to heat up and glow. The inert gas inside the bulb helps conduct heat from the filament and prevents the light bulb from exploding. In fact, the filament is so hot, the heat is radiated into the surrounding environment.
That's hot.
In comparison to other appliances, such as a clothes dryer, hair dryer, or air conditioner, keeping the lights on is relatively cheap. Two key terms to understand are watts and lumens. A watt refers to the amount of energy required to power a bulb. For incandescent bulbs, this is synonymous to the level of brightness. On the other hand, lumens indicate the actual amount of light emitted.
There are many types of modern light bulbs, each with their own advantages and uses. The two most common household light bulbs are incandescent light bulbs, explained before, and the fluorescent light bulbs. Similar to an incandescent light bulb, the fluorescent light bulb also has a tungsten electrode where the electricity escapes through. However, in a fluorescent light bulb, they are on both ends of the tube. Inside, there is also an inert gas, usually argon, and a small amount of mercury. They are also connected to a ballast going into the lamp. As current goes in, the tungsten heats up, exciting the electrons in the lamp, causing the gases to react and brighten up through a process known as ionization.
Nowadays, consumers are becoming more aware of their energy usage and how it affects their money spent. One of the easiest ways to save money on a utility bill is by switching to a light-emitting diode or an LED bulb. According to the Lighting Research Center, LED bulbs work by bringing together currents with a positive and negative charge to create energy released in the form of light. The result is an instantaneous source of light that is able to be dimmed. Fun fact, if you replace 20 incandescent bulbs with LED bulbs throughout your home, you could save up to $3,260 in a lifespan of 23 years. All in all, they use a considerable less amount of energy than traditional bulbs. To recap, the light bulb is made of three separate components: the base or metal contact, the thin metal filament in the center, and the outer bulb. Within the bulb, there is an inert gas to prevent an explosion from occurring. Electricity is generated from natural phenomena such as the sun or the wind or at power plants. It is then transferred into homes or buildings like this one and used for lighting purposes.
The two main types are incandescent and fluorescent light bulbs. Lights are powered by electricity, or the movement of electrons. Thanks a watt for watching.
Have a delightful day.